Hello, and welcome to another If Ministries video. My name is Isaac Fazenbaker, the founder, and today we are going to be going over a gaming platform that I believe you can use as either a Bible study group, church, or even organization to kind of have fun, even in your environment, while also staying with your family-friendly roots as a group or as a congregation, and just have fun playing some video games and getting to know each other through that community and fellowship of playing that video game. Today we are going to be going over the gaming platform Jackbox. Now, Jackbox is kind of a family of games rather than just one game. They are party packs, Jackbox Party Pack. Currently, as of the making of this video, I believe there are 9 party packs. I usually play party packs 3 and 4, but I'm sure some of you guys might have any of the other party packs that are out there. And so, as I said, we're going to be going over party packs 3 and 4, just going over some of the games that are in that party pack that I think you can use in your congregation or youth group to just have a game to play, to be able to fellowship with one another and be able to just have fun with each other. So we're going to be going over each one of those games, how to play them, maybe even how you can use them in your youth group or in your congregation to share the gospel. And yeah, that's pretty much it from this video. There are about 4 to 5 games in each party pack. Again, depending on which party pack you have is depending on the game that you have. So we're going to be going over one of the 2 party packs that I have, and just see what it's like and see if you like it. And if you have any questions about how to play one of the games that I might not explain too well on this video, or how to even get the party packs, feel free to reach out to us at ifministriesonline.com. And we would love to be able to talk with you to take you through the process of Jackbox, take you through the process of each of the games, the party packs, so that you can use them in your congregation or youth group. Thank you so much for watching. The first game that you have on Jackbox Party Pack is Quiplash. Basically, in this game, there are multiple different prompts that every person is given, and there are 2 people that have to answer the prompt with something funny or maybe not even funny, and the rest of the people playing this game have to pick which of those prompts they like better. The person with the most people that pick their prompt gets the most points, while the other one gets less points. This game goes on for a few rounds, starting with this type of round. And in each game, you also get the ability to have audience members who also vote on each prompt. As you can see, I am playing this game live on stream with about 7 people playing with me, including myself. Being someone hosting the game, I still have the privilege to play the game. The only thing that I have more of is just the ability to censor the questions, censor the answers, and just keep the game in a family-friendly manner, because each one of these games also has the ability to give you the option of turning on and off a family-friendly filter. So this game can be unfamily friendly, but there is the ability to turn that filter on so that the questions are family friendly. You kind of are at your own demise with people playing the game because you don't know what the questions look like or what the answers really look like until they show up. But as I said, as the moderator, you can turn on manual censoring so that if you see an answer that is unfamily friendly, you can immediately censor it, which gives the other person the points and doesn't give the person that you censored the points. Also, the other things surrounding the game are things that I have personally on my live stream, such as the green character, the follow bar, the tip bar, even that little jar on the bottom right corner. This is stuff that I do on my live stream as much as possible, mainly daily. But we play games like this on specific days. So as you see there is an example of me censoring one of the answers, which gives the other person the points since the other answer was censored. This game goes on for a pretty long time because it gives every player a chance to show their answer as well as to vote. Every player does not get the same prompt. There are certain players that get the prompts, but once you are done with that round, you get to the last lash, which is everyone gets the same prompt. And there are different types of lashes. There are comic lashes, acro lashes, as you see here. And as I said, everyone gets the same prompt. So for this one, you have to create a full name out of those 3 initials. And it's just a fun little game. The downside of censoring someone is that when you censor someone's answer in one of the rounds, it censors their answers in all of the rounds. I have not been able to find a way around this where it only censors that one answer and doesn't censor them anywhere else. But as I said, it's just a fun little game with multiple different types of rounds. That's kind of how Jackbox works with all their games, is they have multiple rounds, and all of those rounds are different ways of playing the game. And it's just fun to play with people. It's a interactive game. People can play from all around the world, but I'm sure if you are a church leader or a youth leader, you are playing in the space of your church building or maybe even another building. But it's a great way to even interact with people who might be joining your youth group online, so that you can just give them the code that you see in this example on the top right. All they need to do is just go to jackbox.tv, type in that code, and type in a name for themselves, and they are immediately in. This game, the way that it works is, as I said, everyone answers the same prompt, but when you are given all of the answers, you as the player have to vote on which answers are better via gold, silver, and bronze. So you have to give 3 answers via your gold, silver, and bronze, and if you're given gold, you're given more points. If you're given bronze, you're given a little bit of points, and of course, if you're given silver, you're given more points than bronze, that is. But a lot of times people get all 3. Sometimes answers would get a gold, silver, and bronze medal, but depending on how many people give the certain medals to them is how the points are divided. So you see here, you are given the gold, bronze, and silver medals, and then after all 3 of the medals are given, that is when the answers are flipped to reveal who got the most or the least amount of points. And whoever gets the most amount of points in all of this game, because this is the last round of Cliplash, is the winner of the game. So after all of that, you are shown the leaderboard for the last time to see who wins. The next game on this party pack that I am playing is Trivia Murder Party. Obviously, as you can tell by the name, this game is a little bit more serious, having the word murder in the title, but it is still a fun game. I will say the questions on this game are a little bit more difficult to answer, and of course there is a murder side to the game. The downside to this game is that there are no family-friendly filters. Now, that does not mean that there are inappropriate answers or questions given. All that means is that there are some murderous killing answers, or maybe not answers but questions, but there are no like inappropriate answers that no teenager or even young kid might not need to see. But once you are done answering a question, whoever gets the question wrong has to go to, as you saw, the killing floor, and in the killing floor there are different activities. Every time someone goes to the killing floor, there is a different activity that relates to how you will play the game in the future. This one with the fingers means that whatever finger you pick, you cannot select that answer. So if you picked the first finger, that means you can't select answer A. This game is called Guesspionage. It's basically where you are given a question in a certain category and you have to guess the percentage of people that have answered this question in the certain way that it wants. The downside to this game is that this party pack that I'm playing was made around 2016, maybe 2017. So you basically have to answer these questions in the form of how would people think back in 2016, 2017. But as you see here, you got the question, I answered the percentage, and then all the rest of the people, the way that they interact with the game is by saying, is the percentage to this question lower or higher than what I originally put? Later on in the game, you also have the ability to answer much higher or much lower, but most of the time It is a game where you answer higher or lower no matter what. And then, depending on what the original person gave, you get points for how close you were to the original percentage, and everyone else gets points for how close they were to the percentage based on higher or lower. This game is called TKO. It is a game where you actually have to test your drawing ability as well as really your quote ability. What I mean by quote ability is the first part of this game is you draw as many pictures as you can. It does not matter how many or how few you draw. You just got to really draw the most of 2, maybe 3, and that's what it waits for. Is you can draw as many pictures, but as long as all of the people playing have 2 to 3 pictures, it's basically the end of that round. And then the next round that you get to is you have to draw, whether it be sayings, words, quotes, whatever you think of, type in those answers. And by the end of this game, which you'll see in a moment, they will match the pictures with the sayings or the quotes or the words that you type, and you as the player have to put a picture or word together. You don't obviously get every picture or every word. You get some pictures and some words, but you as the player are the one who gets some of those pictures and some of those words, and you have to match them. And then they go head to head on to see which shirt is the best, which you will see in just one moment. So that's basically the premise of this game. Again, it's TKO. Same thing goes for how to play. You just go to jackbox.tv, type in a certain code, and this code changes depending on what game you play. So you don't get one code to be able to play every game. You get multiple codes to be able to play every game, just in case, someone might, especially in my case with me streaming, someone might join my stream and want to cause chaos in the game. And so what I can do is the next time I play a new game, I can get a new code so that this other person won't be able to join us. As you see here, this is our shirts going head to head with the saying or the word and the picture at the top. The saying is at the bottom. The color of the shirt isn't really customizable. The only thing customizable is the saying and the picture, so the game kind of picks the color of the shirt for you. And then you allow everyone else who isn't involved in the fight to vote for the best shirt. And then it gives points depending on who won those rounds. And again, it's just a head-to-head battle between all the shirts. Once you get to the end of the game, it's just a final brawl between the 2 shirts that were left. This game is basically a lying game. I know that might not seem too good for youth groups or churches, but it's a game where you are given this question, and these questions might seem like the most ridiculous questions in the world. But after you are given the question, you as the player have to write a lie to make people think that your answer is the right answer. And if people pick your answer, they get points for those people picking their answer. But your main goal as the player who is trying to find the real answer is to just find the real answer. You not only have the ability to write that lie, but you also have the ability to pick the correct answer, hopefully. That is it for all of those party pack games in that Jackbox party pack. As I said, there are 9 total party packs as of the making of this video. If you have any questions about these party packs or Jackbox, as I said at the beginning of this video, feel free to reach out to us at ifministriesonline.com. We hope that you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to like it if you like these types of videos so that we can make more. And we hope that God continues to bless you in your ministry, whether you are running a Christian company or in a youth group or being a lead pastor of a local congregation. Thank you for watching, and God bless.